It's personal because of our seniors. We got to send them out right. Dominate on 3, 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
Runs out to his left. He's got room. Running at the 10-yard line. Running at the 5-yard line. Cuts to his right. Dives to the end zone. Drop scans. Lofts this one to the back right corner of the end zone. Over the shoulder. Grab is made. Held on. Touchdown. Looking in the end zone. Throws it down the seam. Left side. Caught. Mikey. We like it. Touchdown. Snap. Put down. Loop. Swings right leg. He bisects the uprights. And the final game at home for the Buffaloes in 2023 ends up being a heartbreaking loss.
We should have won. I'm tired of we could have won. I'm tired of that part. But we should have won. We're going to get there. I promise you, we're going to get there. I don't know when we're going to get there, but baby, we're going to get there.
Welcome into Coach Prime's Playbook with the man himself, the legend, Coach Prime. You said you don't know how we're going to get there.
You don't know how hard it is to answer those questions and to just, it's tough when you're there.
Yeah.
You're so close, but yet so far. That was my quote after the game. And it's so darn tough because these games don't escape you. I have not once thought of the game in Oregon since because we got our butt kicked at it. Yeah. That's it. But the rest of them, on the way in or on the way home, you start thinking about something that transpired in that game, that the one thing, one block, one catch, one kick, one pass broken on, one interception could have changed the whole dynamics of the game. Mm-hmm. And we're so darn close, it just upsets you that much.
Well, I think so interesting you say that because that last game, it felt heartbreaking. I mean, you led until the clocks hit 0. So you've talked about how your team has always bounced back, has not quit. What can you tell us about their mentality
I love the resilience. I just love the way they show up to practice, where they show up to work in the mornings right here. I just love the fight that they have inside of them, and they won't give up, and they understand how close we are. And it's heartbreaking, not only just for us, but for the fans, for the student body, for everyone, because they see the transformation, they see the change, they see the progression that, these guys could do it. They just really are one play away at times.
So when you see, I'm talking about progress, and there is, even if you look at the offense from last week, over 30 points, 300 yards, is it hard for these guys to take that when it's so heartbreaking, or are they able to absorb any of that?
Both. I mean, they won't stop fighting, but they see how close we are. Yeah. So what they do, they go back and prayerfully, they study a little more. Yeah. They prepare a little more. They work a little harder at practice. They understand, okay, I don't want to hear my bad. They know coaches hate those words. Mm-hmm. And they try to focus on the little things because there's always a tackle, a block, catch, a throw, a kick. Mm-hmm. So right now it's blocking and tackling. Let's go back to fundamentals. Mm-hmm. Blocking and tackling. That's pretty much what we've been saying all season. But right now we're designating a period in practice where we're blocking, tackling.
Mm-hmm. 2 words that I kind of have resonated with me lately. The two of them on your bracelet: smart and discipline. When we talk about kind of those penalties at really untimely moments, what does the process look like of getting smarter?
Just doing stuff where it becomes second nature, where it becomes a habit. The sad thing about fans, they when something like that happens, we teach that. Oh yeah, we're gonna teach you how to hit the quarterback late and get a flag throw. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, come on. You think we want that? At that time, you think we coach that? No, it's just something that happened, and we just gotta program these young men a little more that, okay, pull up off that, just veer off. Because if it's not a clean sack, we don't even want you to touch him because it's that sensitive. We just want Shedeur to get the same calls. Yeah. That's all. Just can we get Shedeur the same calls and we're good?
Absolutely.
We can deal with it.
I think we're all confused about that one no call that we didn't see. When you talk about, because I do feel like, again, progress has been a big theme word this week. Even if you look at against ranked teams, last year they lost by an average of over 40 points. This year, it's an average of 10 points. So where in the
and if you take out that one game, if you take out that, it's like 3 to 7 points.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
On average, losing by less than a touchdown.
Yes, right.
Where do you measure? How do you memeasure success in that scale of this season right now?
The potential, what we're capable of. Then you start seeing, okay, this is what we're capable of doing when we're not performing. Okay, why? okay, what are the positions? And you start to designate and then articulate those between the staff and say, okay, well, we may need this, we may need a little more of that. And we're honest. We're honest with the players, we're honest with the fans, we're honest with everybody of our needs. I can remember at the an Oregon game, I said, all right, we're about, 8 to 10 players away. You better get us now. And I was being honest.
Yeah.
But I knew that.
Right.
I knew that from day one. I knew that from what we placed on the field, and I know where we are. So, but I'm really thankful and I'm so happy that we have the fan base that we have. Selling out every darn home game. I mean, record-breaking numbers. Everywhere we go, the support is there as well. And they're watching us when we go on the road. So I'm ecstatic, and I want to win for the fan base so bad you have no idea. We want to win. Our team, coaches, staff, everybody. We want to win because we feel like we have arguably the best fan base in the country.
It is a great fan base, and they're loving having you here. Been traveling well, too. It's a little tough to get to Pullman, Washington, but that brings us to who's next. I bet there'll still be some Buffs fans there. We have got Washington State, who is having a bit of struggles lately.
Big jumbo package, extra D lineman, little shove in the back from Nikita Watson, and Cal says they've got the football and they're running the other way with it. Cade Uluweva takes it into the end zone. Ward in trouble. Ball pops out, and it is scooped up by Cal. Bears are going to take it the other way. Noah Williams.
Wazoo just got one win in the conference. They've lost 6 in a row. But in their loss to Cal, they had 32 first downs, 483 total yards. Still couldn't get the dub. They're averaging 45 points in wins. But look at this, just 20 in losses. You know we got to throw Colorado fact in there. John Elway, did you know he attended Pullman High School as a freshman? That's your fact of the day. Let's hear right now from Cougs head coach Jake Dickert, who used to be the defensive coordinator at Wyoming.
I think you see a team that's playing extremely hard. It's a credit to, Coach Sanders and what he's building there and what they're fighting for as well. And every challenge in this league is real, right? And it can be 2 hungry teams Friday night in the Palouse, and we're trying to send our seniors off the right way.
All right, well, when we talk about Wazoo, starts and ends with the quarterback. He's got a lot of talent, a lot of skill. How do you game plan against a guy like that?
First of all, I adore him. He and Shador trains together somewhat in the offseason in Houston. They have the same quarterback coach. And this kid can flat out spin it. Yeah. That's one thing about the whole Pac-12. Every week you're playing against a quarterback who can manage the game or they can win the game for us. And they got a kid that can flat out spin it. They got receivers that can go get the ball. They can run the ball. They could. It's so statistically, they're so similar to us. That's why I can't wait to play this game. Yeah. It's going to be like a microcosm, like we're playing against ourselves. Statistically, they're so much like us, and their coaches done a phenomenal job of just keeping them motivated, keeping them in the game, and they have no quit in them, man. They are constantly fighting, and they throw the heck out of the ball.
I did hear you say maybe an opportunity for the run game to blossom?
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you got to. We got to run the football, and that's something that we're committed to, but we got to be submitted to. And the linemen have to say, all right, we're going to run the football. We can't just sit back and allow Shador to throw the ball 40 or 50 times a game. They're doing the same thing. They have the same problem that we have. Yeah. So I cannot wait to get there to play this game. I'm praying that the weather is good.
Oh, well, that's a tall task. We'll find out. We got to take a quick break. We got a lot more coming up here on Coach Prime's Playbook. Stick around. We'll be right back.